So this is the inside of the Voyagers ship, which we are currently in the process of modelling. You will have seen in the concept art with a lot more detail. In the case of this, the entire ship is CG. What we're going to do is essentially put our actor into this space by matching the real camera with the virtual camera. That's one of the really amazing things about virtual production, is that you can work on it before and after the shoot day. It offers you a lot of flexibility as an artist to kind of come up with an idea initially, do a shoot, and then something didn't turn out exactly the way we wanted it to, so we can go back and tweak it on a per shot basis. So for both virtual production and motion capture, we use our vicon system to track markers, and we can use those to figure out either where a camera is in a physical space or how a human body is moving.
Okay, this is day one of filming. I am dressed for space. These obviously check my vital signs, etc., and I'm definitely not just bits of headphones. Other than that, I'm looking forward to getting some shots under our belt and seeing how everything looks.
This is a wand, yes, this is a vicon calibration wand. We wave this in front of the camera, like so. Find commonality between what the sensors are picking up and what the camera sees. And with that, you can do a bunch of fun maths to figure out where things are in 3D space and figure out the size of the lens and kind of the characteristics of it.
So these little white dots, so these are tracking markers. So for the vicon cameras that are all around us, they're looking for these dots on the camera. So when we're doing the virtual production, having the virtual camera moving around the space, this is tracking where the camera is, and that allows us to be able to superimpose the background and see it moving in real time.
I am recording all of the takes into Unreal, which captures all of the camera positional data that we're using with the vicon system.
For me as a performer, I suppose it just makes more sense of the environment that I'm in, and I can actually gauge kind of where I need to move and kind of spot myself within the space. It just gives me a visual that I could see at the time of the scene that I'm trying to achieve. In a traditional green screen setup, it would be, imagine that you are punching numbers into a console. In this case, I can see the console. I can see what angle I'm at and how the camera is kind of seeing that, and so I can kind of adjust myself accordingly.
So today we're doing a lot more moving shots, which obviously means that we have to think of what the green screen layout is, where's the camera going to be, where the virtual camera is going to be, and how do we sort of mesh that all together.
I'm completely ready for my second day of shooting, back in space mode, although now I look like an astronaut, whereas I didn't before.
Roll digital. Tracking. And action.
Today I'm looking after the lighting and just providing assistance to the device and thinking of things like shadow makers for shots.
So I'm using this little red light to get a lighting effect of my face. A random piece of green screen, a lighting stand, a chair, a little light which I can open and close, and then Luna with a handheld camera shot.
And cut.
So are we calling it a wrap on today?
It's a wrap for today.